በት ጀግና ነው አይፈራ የፈለጉትን አድርገው ለሁለተኛ ጊዜ ተመረጠ። እስር ሊያሳስሩ ብለው ሹት አስደርገውት ያልሰሩት ፖለቲካ የለም በትራምፕ። እግዚአብሔርን የያዘ መቼም አይወድቅም። በተፈጠረው ነገር አንድ ነገር አድርጎ አያውቅም። የጨምባሳ ሽማግሌ ካሜላ ሃሪስ የምትባለው ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ምንም ብላ አታውቅም። ሌላው ምንድነው? በልጆቻችን ጉዳይ ነው። ልጆች የ13 ዓመት ልጅ ከሆኑ በኋላ በ13 ዓመት ልጅ ምን ያውቃል? በስሜት የሚነዱበት ቲኔጀር እድሜያቸውን ጠብቀው ጾታ መቀየር ከፈለጋችሁ ሆርሞን እንሰጣቸዋለን በነፃ ትምህርት ቤት ውስጥ ልጆቻችንን እያሏቸው ነበር። አጀንዳው በሙሉ ጾታ መቀየር ወይ ደግሞ ሉጥ የማድረግ አጀንዳ ነው ያላቸው። እነዚህ እቀቆች ዓላማቸው በሙሉ ፌሚኒዝምን በቃ ወንድ ልጅ ወደ ሴት የሚቀየር ሴት ልጅ ወደ ወንድ እንዲቀየር ነው የሚፈልጉት የነበረው ትምህርት ቤት። ትራምፕ እነዚህን እቀቆች በሙሉ ነው የሚለው። ትራምፕ ማደንቀው ለዛ ፈሪያ እግዚአብሔር አለበት። ጀግና ነው፣ አይፈራም። የፈለጉትን አድርገው ለሁለተኛ ጊዜ ተመረጠ። እስር ሊያሳስሩ ብለው ሹት አስደርገውት ያልሰሩት ፖለቲካ የለም በትራምፕ። እግዚአብሔርን የያዘ መቼም አይወድቅም። መቼም አምላክን የያዘ ማንም ይደራጅብህ ታሸንፋለህ። ማንም ይደራጅ እና ጸሎታል። በተለይ የኢትዮጵያውያን በሙሉ ትራምፕን መደገፉ ደስተኛ ነበርኩ። በቃ እንዳለ አጀንዳው ወንድና ልጅ በሰላም መኖር አይቻልም። አሁን ለምሳሌ አንድም የሉጢ ቀልድ መቀለድ አይችልም አሜሪካን ሀገር። እነሱ ስትሬት የሆኑትን ሰዎች እንደፈለጉ መቀለድ ይችላሉ፣ ሉጢዎቹ ማለት ነው። ግን አንተ በሉጢ ቀልድና በቃ በህይወት ይበላሽ። ትራምፕ መጣ፣ ምድረ እካክ ልክ ያስገባልኛል። ታንኪዩ ሱዛንዬ፣ አም ሃፒ ፎር ትራምፕ ነው ጫንቺ ካክ። ስለዚህ ትራምፕን በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል የተመረጠበት። እኛ ለልጆቻችን አሜሪካውያን ስለሆኑ ለልጆቻችን በደንብ 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 ይሄ ነገር ጠቃሚ ነው። ይፈሩታል። ይሄ አረቦቹ ምናምን በጣም ነው የሚሸኑት ትራምፕን ሲሰሙ። ገና የአረቦች መድኃኒት ነው ይሄ። በፊት እነ አይሲስ ገለመሌ የሚባሉ አልነበር? ትራምፕ ድራሻቸውን ያጠፉ ድራሻቸው። ገና ትራምፕ መጣ ሲባል ሽንት በሽንት ነው የሚሆኑት። እና ጀግና ሰው ነው ትራምፕ። ሌላው ምንድን ነው? ትራምፕ የማይደግፈው አንድ ነገር ብቻ ነው። በሊጋል መንገድ አሜሪካ ከመጣ ምንም ችግር የለብን። ሊግሊ ዶክመንት ኖሮ ምን ከመጣ ግን ዝም ብለ ከመጣ ወንጀል ቢሰራ ማን ነው ተጠያቂው ነው የሚለው ትክክለኛ ነገር ነው። ቤታችሁ ላይ የሆነ ወንጀለኛ ቢገባ ወይም ዝም ብሎ የሆነ ሰው ገብቶ ቤታችሁ ላይ መኖር ይችላል? ሀገር ማለት ቤት ማለት ነው። ዝም ብሎ አይኖርም። በትክክለኛ ዶክመንት ማንነታችሁ ታውቆ የትም ሀገር ላይ መግባት ያለበት እንደዛ ነው። ስለዚህ ሌላው ደግሞ ማንም እግርሽን የምትበለቀጭ ሴት፣ ዝም ብለሽ የምትሸጎሪ በየመንገዱ ላይ የምትሰጪ ሴት አቦርሽን የለም። እግርሽን ዝግት ወይም ደግሞ ጭንብል ተጠቀሚ። አንቺ በልቃጣ እካክ አትበላቀጭ። አንቺ ዘንባ አትበልቅጪ። እንደ ሮማን በየመንገዱ አትውለጂ። የስ በስነ ስርዓት እግርሽን ሳበለቅጭ ሰብሰብ አድርገሽ ማድረግ ነው ያለብሽ እናት። አዎ በ13 ዓመት ልጅ ምን ያውቃል? በስሜት የሚነዱበት ቲኔጀር እድሜያቸውን ጠብቀው ጾታ መቀየር ከፈለጋችሁ ሆርሞን እንሰጣችኋለን በነፃ ትምህርት ቤት ውስጥ ልጆቻችንን እያሏቸው ነበር። አጀንዳው በሙሉ ጾታ መቀየር ወይ ደግሞ ሉጥ የማድረግ አጀንዳ ነው ያላቸው። እነዚህ እቀቆች ዓላማቸው በሙሉ ፌሚኒዝምን በቃ ወንድ ልጅ ወደ ሴት የሚቀየር ሴት ልጅ ወደ ወንድ እንዲቀየር ነው የሚፈልጉት የነበረው ትምህርት ቤት። ትራምፕ እነዚህን እቀቆች በሙሉ ሄ ነው የሚለው። ትራምፕ ማደንቀው ለዛ ፈሪሃ እግዚአብሔር አለበት፣ ጀግና ነው፣ አይፈራም። የፈለጉትን አድርገው ለሁለተኛ ጊዜ ተመረጠ። እስር ሊያሳስሩ ብለው ሹት አስደርገውት ያልሰሩት ፖለቲካ የለም በትራምፕ። እግዚአብሔርን የያዘ መቼም አይወድቅም። መቼም አምላክን የያዘ ማንም ይደራጅብህ ታሸንፋለህ። ማንም ይደራጅ እና ጸሎታል። በተለይ የኢትዮጵያውያን በሙሉ ትራምፕን መደገፉ ደስተኛ ነበርኩ። በቃ እንዳለ አጀንዳው ወንድና ልጅ በሰላም መኖር አይቻልም። አሁን ለምሳሌ አንድም የሉጢ ቀልድ መቀለድ አችልም አሜሪካን ሀገር። እነሱ ስትሬት የሆኑትን ሰዎች እንደፈለጉ መቀለድ ይችላሉ፣ ሉጢዎቹ ማለት ነው። ግን አንተ በሉጢ ቀልድና በቃ በህይወት ይበላሽ። ትራምፕ መጣ ምድረ እቃቅ ልክ
Welcome back again. Welcome back again, everyone. Welcome back again. It is that's the 7th, November 7th. It's post-election. Today is later. 2 days later, now post-election. Now welcome back. Now nazi emboch. የጠነቡ እንደው እኔ በጣም ግርም ይለኛል። We are in a separate, different America. They live in different America. በእውነት እነዚህ በቃ አይደለም ምንድን ነው የሚሉት? They just don't even think. I just, everything it's been said. Everything it's been said. ኢሞሽናል በቃ ኢሞሽናል በኢሞሽን የሚነዱ ሰዎች ፋክቱን ተናገር ነው እኮ የተባለ ፋክት እና ምን ተንበላቀጭ ይላል እንዴ? ዝም ብላችሁ እንዳንተ ያገቡ እኮ ናቸው። እንዳንተ ቤተሰብ ያላቸው ሰዎች እኮ ናቸው። ኒውስን አታይም እንዴ? አቦርሽን ገብቶ እንዳንተ ያገቡ እንዳንተ ቤተሰብ ያላቸው እኮ ናቸው እነዚህ ሰዎች። ይሄ አቦርሽን ዝም ብለህ ይሄ በርዝ ኮንትሮል ነው እያልክ የምትናገረው ለምንድን ነው? ይኸውልህ እንዳንተ ወይ ይህን ሰውዬ ስመው እንዳንተ ሂዝ ሜሪድ ሂዝ ፋሚሊ ማን እንዳንተ ለምንድን ነው አቦርሽን እንደ በርዝ ኮንትሮል ነው እያልክ የምታወራው? እንዳንተ ቴክሳስ ማን
Because when she goes on tour, you need to go too. That's what the world's biggest airline can do for you.
If I would have realized the depth and the horrific, torturous experience that happens in the wake of these confusing laws and abortion bans, I would have been speaking out a lot sooner. On a Thursday, my wife experienced really intense abdominal pain and started bleeding. She was almost 13 weeks pregnant. What felt like the safest, just kind of most private place to go was an emergency clinic down the road. So we went there and learned that our baby no longer had a heartbeat. And they sent us home with a prescription for misoprostol. It's standard care for a lot of women in those situations. But in Texas, because it's referred to as the abortion pill, you can't even get that prescription filled in every pharmacy. I got lucky because there was an all-female staff at the pharmacy where I went, and then it went wrong. We went back to an emergency center. That doctor said, considering the current stance, I'm not going to prescribe you any more medicine, and did not offer any other option. The procedure that she needed was called a DNC. He just sent us on our way. What do you do in that situation? She could have died from sepsis. So we had to go to another hospital an hour away, start all over, only to find out what we already knew. They then deemed my wife's condition not enough of an emergency, which means they decided she was not close enough to dead to perform a DNC, and sent us back home with another prescription for misoprostol, which they already knew wasn't working after my wife bled for 4 days.
She bled 4 days. 4 days. And that took a family. He's a family man. He's married. They have a family. ይህንን ነው አይደል? እና አንተ ግን እንደዚህ እያለ እየተናገረ በቃ ይሄ ሲንግል ውመን ሲንግል ፐርሰን ይሄ ዝም ብለዋል አይደለም? ዋን ናይት ስታንድ እንደዛ በቃ አይደል? እንደ ፐርዝ ኮንትሮል አድርገው የሚጠቀሙበት አድርገው የምትናገረው መሀይም። ለዚህ እኮ ነው በቃ you don't have a professional። ለዚህ ነው እኮ ሁሉ ጊዜ 24/7 እዚህ ሚዲያ ላይ ሆነ እንትን የምትል ዝም ብለህ በቃ አፍክን የምትካፍት ይሄ ያለ ኤጁኬትድ ሬድ አደርጋለሁ የምትለው ይሄ ነው ያንተ። ይሄ ነው ገብቶሃል? ይሄው እንዳንተ ፋሚሊ ማለት they married they want this pregnancy, they don't want to have abortion, but it happened. And the emergency doctor, what? They're afraid to treat her, to do the procedure, the necessary procedure, the life-saving procedure. እና እቺ እንኳን ሴት ሆና እንኳን እንደዚህ I vote for Trump ብላ አድቨርታይዝ የምታደርግ stupid idiot bitch። እውነት እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱት፣ እንደናንተ ያሉት ናቸው የሚጎዱት during the Trump administration። እውነት እናንተ ናችሁ። ማንኛው እና አንተ ነህ the first one, you are the first line። ምንድን የትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን አላየነውም? we lived through 4 years chaos። ደግሞ እንደዚህ በቃ Trump, he's not a religious man. He doesn't know what God is. mislead አታደርግ። he doesn't even go to church at all. He has no faith. ይህን መሆኑ ሚዲያ ላይ እኮ የወጣ ነገር ነው። ሚዲያ የወጣ ነገር ነው። እና እናንተ በተለይ የትራምፕ ደጋፊዎች ደግሞ ምንድን ነው ያለው? ሌጋሊ ለመጣ ትራምፕ ነው። አንተማ እናንተ ናችሁ እነዚህ ሰዎች the first line ይገንቱ የምትሉት እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱ። you will be the first one to hurt. He doesn't care. Trump doesn't care for you. He doesn't have anything for you. If you are a billionaire club, go ahead. Go ahead. Then the first one, you're going to get screwed. Your children is going to suffer. እንጂ እኔ ከናንተ በታች አይጎዳኝም። ከናንተ በታች አልጎዳም። እውነቴን ነው። ከናንተ በታች አልጎዳም በፍጹም። ከዚህ እቺ ማናት ኤልሳ የሚሏት ሴትዮ ከነማኛው ነው I lived through it once. Then it was the chaos. His administration was the chaos. He put $8 trillion on the American credit card. አይደለም ኢትስ ፋክት ነው የምነግርህ። ፋክት እና ይቺ እንደዚህ ይሄ ሰውዬ እንደዚህ እያለ ላይፍ ሴቪንግ እኮ ነው። ኢትስ ሜዲካል ኔሴሲቲ እኮ ነው ይሄ። ሺፕ ብለድ the emergency staff, they're afraid to be prosecuted, they're afraid to law. They say no, we can't reach you. For 4 days she was bleeding. Yeah, he will fix it. Yeah, right. He will fix it. We'll see. We'll see. He will fix it. He will fix everything. Yeah, we lived through 4 years. He had 4 years. How come he didn't fix any damn? He fixed shit. 4 years. 4 years. He will fix it. Trump, he was trying to pass the infrastructure law. Trump, he tried the infrastructure law. Obama tried, Trump tried. They both failed. Infrastructure bill. Obama tried so hard to pass that law. Trump, they both parties they agree. We need infrastructure bill law. They both. Obama tried. Trump couldn't get through. He couldn't. He wanted so bad. But he couldn't pass it through. But what? Biden came. He passes through because they didn't agree how to pay for it. Both parties they realized that we need infrastructure law, but they wouldn't agree how to pay for it. That's what Trump couldn't do. He couldn't do it. No, Obama he couldn't do it. But Biden got it through. Biden got it done. Bitch. Yeah. How come he didn't fix the American roads, airports, ports, and all that? Idiot. Huh? How come? If Trump can fix it, because Trump he wants to get it done. Yeah. Go back and listen to his speech. We need infrastructure law. We need to update our roads. We need to update our bridges. Yeah, Trump he gave speech all the time. Well, I'll get it done. I'll fix it, this infrastructure law. But he couldn't get it through Congress. He couldn't. But Biden came. The only one, because during Obama administration, because the disagreement was how to pay for it. That's the only thing. But both parties they agree we need to update American roads, bridges, water treatment, and all that, ports and airports or whatever, you name it. Yeah. Trump, he failed. He couldn't get through. Republican control both houses. He couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't get through. ይሄድ እንትን የማኛውን ስልክ ቁጥር ፈልገው እንደውልለት ለማኛው ሄደና ፈልገው ሪሰርች አድርግ። በእውነት እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱት ነው የምልህ። you will be the first one to get hurt, not me. You will be the first one to have a buyer remorse. እንደነ እቺ እንደ ባለቡናዋ እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱት። ማኛው ሁለት ደግሞ እኮ የሚለው ነገር እኔ እኮ አያነብም አይሰማም ነው የምልህ እኮ። during the Trump administration they're the one pay for it. Trump is the one pay for a gender affirmation in prison, in federal prison. እናት ብሎ በቃ አይደለም እንደዚህ በቃ አንድ ዋን ሰርከምስታንስ ያለውን እያመጡ በቃ ይሄ widely accepted ፕራክቲስ in አሜሪካ ያደርጉታል በቃ yeah 1% maybe in a given year somebody wants to change sex exchange ያንን ያመጡና ፍሪ በቃ ሆርሞን እንደዚህ በቃ ዲሞክራቶች እንደዚህ ያደርጋሉ ይላል why did በቃ advertise no it is false nothing it's false እና በትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን ራሱ ላይ ነው ኒውዮርክ ታይምስ ነው እንደዛ ወጣውታል he was paying for a gender affirmation in prison in federal prison now ምንድነው yeah it is up to their right ገና ደግሞ እንደዚህ ሙሉ አለ ቀላል ነገር አይደለም they have to go to court ይሄ በተለይ prison ምናምን ያሉ these people they have to go to court እና sometimes ምንድነው ለኬዛቸው ይረዳናል ይያሉ እነዚህ ሰዎች ጀንደር እንደዚህ ምናምን ይላሉ ወይም ደግሞ ያሉበት ፕሪዝን በጣም መጥፎ ይሆናል ምን ይሆናል ወደ ሰከንዳሪ ሎው ሌቭል እንትን ለማድረግ የሚያደርጉት ጥረት ነው እነዚህ ሰዎች ሎው ሌቭል ፕሪዝን ለመሄድ no I'm going to change my have sex exchange ይያሉ እንትን ይላሉ እነዚህ እና ይሄ ደግሞ እንትን አይደለም ሁሉም አይደለም ይሄ በቃ ለራሳቸው ኬዝ እንዲረዳቸው ይያሉ የሚያደርጉት ጥረት ነው እና ሄደው ጃጅ ጠይቀው ምን ብለው ኮርቱን ጠይቀው እንትን ካለ ኮርቱ ደግሞ ምንድነው እስቲ እውነት ነው ወይ እያለ ይሄ ኤክስፐርቶችን እያመጡ ይሰማሉ ምን ይላሉና ኮንስቲቱሽኑ ይፈቅድላቸው አይፈቅድላቸውም ተብሎ የሚወሰን ኮርቱ የሚወስን ነገር ነው ግን ይሄ መሐይም widely በቃ ለለ epidemic widely accepted practice ነው ያለ አሜሪካ መጡ ይቀደዳል ቀዳዳ እስቲ እንደው መጀመሪያ እስቲ get out from on social media and get a professional work yeah አሜሪካ የምትኖረው ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ነው የምታወራው ቀንም ሌሊት የምታወራው ስለ ኢትዮጵያ ነው you using the Ethiopian people you using the Ethiopian culture you using the Ethiopian politics that's how you make your money that's it because you can't compete here you couldn't get a job in the real world in America because you have nothing መጣግን ቀዳዳለ ዝም ብለህ እስቲ የትኛውን ቤት ግን ነው የምታሳየን ታዲያ የትኛው እስቲ በስምህ ያለ ቤት ሲያሳይ በስምህ ለመከም ባለፈው ያሳየን ነው it's the lie it's a big lie it's not your own car ውሸታም ሌባ እስቲ ያኔ በአዲስ አበባ ሄደ ቤት ገዛው ይያልክ ስታሳየን የነበረው እውነት ነው አይደለም እናንተ ቤት እኔም ገዛው ይያል እስከነ ፑሉ ድረስ ታሳየን የነበረው አድቨርታይዝመንት ኮመርሻል እየሰራ ነው የነበረው mislead ምታደርግ እንደዚህ mislead false information ቀዳዳ ነው እና እናንተ ናችሁ ያንተ ልጆች ናቸው የሚጎዱ እኔ አይደለም ታዲያ የኔ ልጆች ለምንድን ነው how come they didn't turn to how come they didn't change how come they didn't change they went to public school how come ቀዳዳ ነው በቃ እንደዚህ why ያደርጉታል በቃ if department of education was so bad how come Reagan didn't dismantle them how come Reagan didn't Reagan he had 8 years under Bush 12 Republican they had 12 years in a row how come they didn't abolish the Department of Education every country they have a Department of Education you know every country every modern society every modern country they have a Department of Education give guidance a minimum standard that's all they do a minimum standard good for the kids good for the students good for the country a minimum standard they said a minimum standard that's it professional experts እናንተ ግን መጣው በቃ እንደዚህ ፌሚኒዝም ነው በሙሉ ዲፓርትመንት ኤጁኬሽን የሚሰራው በሙሉ ፌሚኒዝም ነው በቃ ፖሊሲ ሲያወጣ የሚውለው ዶማ እንኳን አሜሪካን ኢትዮጵያም ዲፓርትመንት ኤጁኬሽን አለ they set a minimum standard make sure every state every school they have a minimum standard ካልፈለግ yeah you can there's a private school if you want to pay for it እና መጣ በቃ የሌለ ነገር እና ይሄ ትራምፕ በእውነት ምንድነው አንተ ብዙ ሰዓት የሚፈጅብህ just find his phone number for me find his phone number እና እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱት you will be the first one to cry እውነቴን ነው እኔ ከእናንተ በታች ግን አይተነዋል ትራን እና ምንድነው አረቦች ይፈሩታል አረቦች ምን ነው የሚፈሩት አይሲስን ያጠፋው ትራምፕ ነው አለ no that's a lie that's a big lie በቃ የሌለ ነገር ነው እኮ የሚያወሩ የሌለ ነገር አይሳስ የለም እያልከኝ ነው አሁን የለም እያልክ ነው አይሲስ ምን አይነቱ ዶማ ነው አካል በእውነት እና ይቺ ትልቅ እናንተ ኢትዮጵያውያን ባክግራውንዳችሁ እንደኛ ኢሚግራንት ሙናችሁ ያላችሁ ሰዎች እውነቴን ነው እናንተ ናችሁ the first one to cry if Trump's economy if Trump's administration is good for you it will be good for me too ከናንተ በታች እኔን አይጎዳኝም እኔ አልጎዳም ከናንተ በታች ግን አይቼዋለሁ Trump it was a chaos every day it was a big drama every day yeah when Washington DC was attacked by a mob by his own supporter Trump was watching TV yeah he was watching TV it is a fact he was watching TV yeah the Congress was getting attacked ወራን መስኪ እኔ ከነዚህ ሰዎች በታች አልጎዳም ነው ማለት እኔ ከነዚህ በታች ሰዎች አልጎዳም ነው ማለት እውነቴን ነው እና the first one you're going to cry is you yeah the first one you will have a buyer remorse mark my word you will have a buyer remorse yeah you will regret it እና እናንተ ደግሞ ምንድነው ያለው ምንድነው በእንትን የመጣችሁ ሰዎች በሌጋል የመጣችሁ ሰዎች ትራምፕ እንደዚህ እንትን አይሉ ፕሮብሌም የለው it's a lie it's a lie legal migration የሌለ ነገር ነው የሌለ እና እኔ እኮ ምንድነው ምንም ነገር አልሰራም ሲል እኮ ምንም ነገር እንዴ the house hearing እንትኑን አላየህም እንዴ ሄሪንጉን አልሰማህም እንዴ ቴሌቫይዝ እኮ ተደርጎልሃል ቴስቲፋይ እኮ አድርገዋል ሰዎች መጣው የራሱ አድሚኒስትሬሽን እኮ ናቸው መጣው ቴስቲፋይ ያደረጉ they give testimony የራሱ አድሚኒስትሬሽን ታዲያ እነዛን ሰዎች ማን አስገድዷቸው አንድ ሰው እኮ አይደለም ሁለት ሰው እኮ አይደለም multiple people many people he broke the law he kamala yeah go paint your hair doma ከዚህ ከመምጣት ሄድና ከዛ እንትን በል ገብቶሃል get the hell out leave me alone idiot bitch እኔ ካንተ በታች አልጎዳም ትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን ወይም ደግሞ አንተም ብቻ በነፍት የሚያደርግ ሎ ማውጣት አይችልም ስለማይችል እኔ ካንተ በታች አልጎዳም it's a fact ገብቶሃል ግን አሁን ለምሳሌ his tax cut 83% went to the rich people 83% went to the rich people he put the $8 trillion on the country's credit card he left it our children grandchildren to pay for it yeah $8 trillion in American history he is the only president he put the country $8 trillion yeah he left for our children our grandkids to pay future generation to pay for it fact እውነት እና አንተ አላየህም ታዲያ ለምንድን ነው አሁን እንደዚህ የምትለው ይሄ ማኘው ትራምፕ ምንም ነገር አልሰራም የሚለው ለምንድን ነው ታዲያ ማን ነው ራምኒ he voted for it for Trump conviction Trump yeah Romney how come idiot Lisa Lewinsky from Alaska how come she voted for it no one forced her there's 4 Republicans voted to convict Trump 4 Republicans in the Senate why because they believed on it because the others they didn't join because of for politics they knew 4 Republicans voted for it in the Senate 56 4 Republicans they joined the Democrat to convict Trump how come idiot please because they knew it was proven to them he's a criminal they couldn't no one forcing them this for a Republican to join the Democrat to convict them how come forget the Democrat how come 4 Republican senators they joined the Democrat to convict Trump because the evidence was clear yeah the rest of them they didn't join just because of their politics for politics they know they're not going to get elected that's why they didn't join them 4 Republicans in the House to impeach him in the House to impeach him 16 Republicans they joined the Democrat 16 no one forcing these people to vote for it እና ምንም ነገር አልሰራም that means he doesn't watch he doesn't listen he doesn't watch he doesn't understand it was on camera it was televised ዶማ ከዚህ መጥቶ ነው ዝም የሚለፈልፈው እዚህ ነው መጥቶ የሚለፈልፈው ለፍላፊ ምንም እኮ ፋክቱን እንኳን ይዞ አይመጣም ፋክት እንኳን የለውም እና እናንተ ይሄ እንደዚህ ኢትዮጵያውያን እንደዚህ ባለቡናዋ ሴትዮ እንደዚህ እንትን ያላችሁ ሰዎች እኔ ከናንተ በላይ አልጎዳም እናንተ ናችሁ you will be the first one Trump administration you will be the first one you the ካንቺ በታች እኔን አይጎዳኝም እኔ አልጎዳም ካንቺ በታች Mark my word. Mark my word. እኔ ካንቺ በታች ትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን አይጎዳኝም። ካንቺ በፍጹም አልጎዳም ካንቺ በታች። ግን you will be the first one to suffer. You will be the first one to cry. You will have a buyer remorse. Yeah, you will be. Mark my word. ቅማላ እውነቴን ነው። እናንተ እንደዚህ ደግሞ ምንድነው እንደዚህ በቃ ፈራ እግዚአብሔር አለው ብሎ ሲያወራ እንደው ትንሽ ሸም የለህም? Trump is not a religious person. He doesn't even go to church. He doesn't attend. He doesn't have a pastor. ይሄ እኮ ፋክት እኮ ነው። ፋክት እና መጥቶ እግዚአብሔር he uses religion just to get elected, to get their vote, pretending he is a religious man, but he's not a religious man. ስንት ጊዜ ነው Trump for years he supported abortion for years ይህን አታውቅም እንዴ? እና delusional ስትሆን እንደዚህ ነው በቃ delusional. You can separate the fact. እና እንጂ እኔ ከእናንተ በታች አልጎዳም። እኔ ከእናንተ በታች የትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን በፍጹም you can't hurt me. ግን በእናንተ ብዙ ሰዎች አሉ የእሱ ፖሊሲ። አሁን ለምሳሌ ታክስ $8 trillion he left for the kids, for future generation to pay for it. Is that good? No. እንጂ ትራምፕ ታያለ he wants the infrastructure law to pass during Trump administration. Obama tried, he couldn't get it done because the disagreement was how to pay for it. Both party, we need to update our roads, our bridges, our highways, our ports. We need upgrade. We need update. Good. They were disagreeing how to pay for it. That's it. Who's going to fund it? How are they going to pay for it? How are they going to fund it? That was the problem. During Obama administration, Obama, he tried so hard. Then Trump, he wanted so bad. He wants to put his signature on it. He wants accomplishment during Trump. Then they couldn't agree. They couldn't come up. Both parties would support enough vote to get enough vote to pass it through the House and the Senate. Then Biden came, the Democrat, they work hard and they passed it for Biden. Yeah. Now Trump will fix it. He failed. Obama failed. He couldn't get through. Trump couldn't get through, but Biden got it done. አሁን በትራምፕ መጥቶ it's bad because most of this thing the money comes from how to pay for it. They just don't agree how to pay for it. ለምሳሌ የኦባማን ሎ ሄልዝ ኬር it's bad ይላል። we need a health care law because he wants to substitute a better one, he said, but he didn't. For 4 years he didn't come up with a better one to pass through the Congress. Yeah, it's not like we don't want one. No, both parties, they agree we need a health care law, but who's going to fund it? Where does the resources come from? That's the only difference. Yeah. እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱት። መጀመሪያ the first one ሀርት የምታደርጉት እናንተ እነዚህ በተለይ ለትራምፕ ደግፋችሁ እንትን ያላችሁ እናንተ ናችሁ የምትጎዱት መጀመሪያ በቃ እንጂ እኔን በፍጹም ከእናንተ በታች አጎዳኝ የሚቀንስብኝ ነገር የለም። እና ግን you will be the first one to cry. You will be the first one to cry. እና ምንድነው ይሄ ምንድነው በቃ አለ አቦርሽን ይሄ ሰውዬ እንዳንተ ይሄ ዘ ፋሚሊ ማን ይሄ ዘ ሃዝባንድ ይሄ ሚስቴ ልትሞት ነው እያለ የሚናገረው ልትሞት ነበረ because she was denied abortion no idiot እያለ ነው የሚናገረው እና ድምሮ ያለ አይደለም ይሄ አቦርሽን እንደ በርዝ ኮንትሮል ዋይድሊ የምትንበለቀጭ ሴት ለዛ ብቻ አይደለም sometimes it's necessary for women they're married they have a family he's a family man yes they plan to have a second baby this is what happened to them she was bleeding for 4 days because the healthcare the emergency room they were afraid they will be prosecuted to give emergency service idiot እና ይሄ ነው አይገባህም ደንቆሮ ነህ በቃ መሀይም ነህ አይገባህም አታይ አትሰማ ፋክት እና ፊክሽኑን መለየት አቅቶሃል ፋክት ፍሮም ፊክሽን መለየት አቅቶ እና መጠህ ግን ምስሊድ ሰው ስታደርግ ትንሽ ሸም የለህም ሸም ያው እንደዚህ የምትበላቀጭ ያው ለሲንግል የሆኑ ሰዎች ብቻ ናቸው አቦርሽን ሰርቪስ የሚጠቀሙ አይደል እንታዲያ ይሄ ሰው ይለም he's married he's a family man he has kids just like you it can happen to your wife ዶማ ይሄ ነው ያንተ ነገር ይሄ ነው እና ደግሞ ይሄ ትልቁ ሰው ደግሞ አለ ትራምፕ ለምንድን ነው ታዲያ the state of Minnesota the majority of the people voted for Kamala how come አንተ your own state your own adopted state your own state voted against your vote እቺ ትልቁ አሰይም she live in California but California voted for Kamala how come California እንደዚህ የምታየው ከሆነ if you hate California why are you living in California ለምን አትሄጂም ቴክሳስ አትሄጂም ታዲያ they love you Texas ለምን ቴክሳስ አትሄጂም why don't you go to Florida if you hate it so bad but the state of California voted for Kamala the state of California the majority like she won like 60% 50% of the vote in California ግን እነዚህ ዶማዎች they went against their own state their own adaptive state እና መጣ ደግሞ እንደዚህ አድቨርታይዝ ስታደርግ ደግሞ ትንሽ ሸመላ mislead false information your own former governor yeah he voted for the Kamala now if you hate California if you hate so bad in California if California is so bad why don't you just move Texas why don't you move Oklahoma Kansas Missouri move if you hate it so bad if California is so bad I voted for Trump yeah Trump is not going to protect you for anything ገብቶሻል ይሄውን የምትንደላቀቅበት ሎው ብዙን ያንቺን ፍሪደም እንትን የሚልልሽ ትራምፕ ሪፐብሊካኖች አሉ the majority of the law came from the Democrat ይሄ ሎክ እንደነ ማን ነው እንደነ ኤላይ ከሆንሽ ሂጂ ሚሊዮነር ከሆንሽ ግን አይደለሽም whatever city you live in downtown an apartment downtown an apartment ዶማ ነሽ እንግዲህ ካንቺ በታች አልጎዳም እኔ ካንቺ በታች አልጎዳም ግን the majority of the people is going to get screwed 83% of Trump tax cut went for the rich ወደ እኛ አይደለም የመጣው፣ ላንቺ አይደለም የመጣው። 83% tax cut went to the rich. እና ሄደሽ ድናይ ስትደረጊ ሄልዝ ኬር ሰርቪስ ያኔ አንደርስታንድ ታደርጊዋለሽ። if you have a uterus cancer, if you develop a breast cancer, ያኔ ታውቂዋለሽ፣ ያኔ ይገባሻል። አሁን ግን ይሄ ዝም ብለሽ ይሄ ፎክስ ቻናልን እየሰማሽ በፍጹም። እና ይሄ ደንቆሮ ሰውዬ ማን ነው? ይሄ ትልቁ ሰውዬ the state of Minnesota voted. They didn't vote for it. They didn't vote for Trump. The state of Minnesota. And if you hate this Minnesota so bad, why are you living in Minnesota? It is so bad. Don't quarrel, Mahayib. Now, the moment I'm remodeling in the state of Minnesota. In winter, people are remodeling their house. Idiot. No, he's lying. He's a big lie. You are not a handyman. You are not a carpenter. You are not a plumber. You are not a professional. Lie. ለምንድን ነው እንደዚህ የምትዋሸው? በእውነት ውሸት። remodeling, we're doing a lot of construction around the house. We're doing a remodel in the winter. It is a big lie. It is a big lie. It's a big lie. Yinfuye, salam no, Yinfuye, welcome back. It is a big lie. Remodeling. We're doing a lot of construction. That's why I'm not. No, it is a lie. It's a big lie. In the winter, in the freaking winter in Minnesota, you're remodeling your house. It is a big lie. Let's see the construction. Let's see it. Let's see it. It is a big lie. It is a big cover up. እውነትን ፍዬ እኔ አልጎዳም ነው የምልሽ። እኔ ከደሱ በታች አልጎዳም በእውነት። ይሄን ሰው እየሰማሽው አይደለ? እንግዲህ ይሄ ማኛው ምንድነው አቦርሽን፣ ይሄ ለሲንግል ማምና ይሄ ዝም ብሎ another 4 more years, another horrible. It's not like something we didn't see it. We lived through it. It's not like we had experience already. We have his administration. It was a chaos. Every day it is drama. Every day it's chaos. እና እንደዛ የምትሉ ከሆነ የምትፈልጉ ከሆነ he's back. እና ምንድነው ያለው? እንደዚህ ምንድነው እግርሽን የምትንበላቀጭ ሲል ነው አቦርሽን ካሁን በኋላ የለም። ለዛ ብቻ ነው አይደለም? ለሲንግል እና ይሄ ዋን ናይት ስታንድ ለሚሄዱ ኢሬስፖንሲብል ለሆኑ ሰዎች ብቻ ነው አቦርሽን የሚያደርጉት። እንደሱ የምታደርጉ ከሆነ ትራምፕ አይፈቅድልሽም። ግን
I found her unconscious.
This is a married man. They are a married family.
If I would have realized the depth and the horrific, torturous experience
it's not individual
that happens in the wake of these confusing laws and abortion bans, I would have been speaking out a lot sooner. On a Thursday, my wife experienced really intense abdominal pain and started bleeding. She was almost 13 weeks pregnant. What felt like the safest, just kind of most private place to go was an emergency clinic down the road. So we went there and learned that our baby no longer had a heartbeat. And they sent us home with a prescription for misoprostol. It's standard care for a lot of women in those situations. But in Texas, because it's referred to as the abortion pill. You can't even get that prescription filled in every pharmacy. I got lucky because there was an all-female staff at the pharmacy where I went, and then it went wrong. We went back to an emergency center. That doctor said, considering the current stance, I'm not going to prescribe you any more medicine, and did not offer any other option. The procedure that she needed was called a DNC. He just sent us on our way. What do you do in that situation? She could have died from sepsis. So we had to go to another hospital an hour away, start all over, only to find out what we already knew. They then deemed my wife's condition not enough of an emergency, which means they decided she was not close enough to dead to perform a DNC, and sent us back home with another prescription for misoprostol, which they already knew wasn't working. After my wife bled for 4 days, I found her unconscious in our bathroom in a pool of blood, and I had to dress her and take her and our 9-month-old daughter to a third hospital to get life-saving care. And they finally didn't hesitate to help.
Is it that? She bled for 4 days before they can act. Yeah. I don't know, whatever they call them, like baby, embryo, fetus, or whatever, there is no heartbeat. It's already dead. It's already dead. It's already dead. They gave her the abortion pill so the body can't get rid of it. But she couldn't. She couldn't. Now DNC, they have to get in through the vaginal, and they have to scrap it, whatever left, so she doesn't bleed. She needs the medical care, and they have to stop that bleeding. Otherwise, the woman can die from bleeding. ይሄ ነው። እናንተ እንደዚህ ዝም ብለህ ግሬሽን ብለሽ የምትንበላቀጭ ሴት የምትለው ነገር abortion is not only for it's not only for a single person or irresponsible woman. It's not. They are married. They have a kids already. It is wanted. እና ይሄ ያንተ ትልቅ መሀይምነት ነው። መሀይምነት ገብቶሻል? እና አንቺ ሴትዮ፣ እቺ ትልቋ ሴትዮ ተመልከች፣ ሴት ሆነሽ እንደዚህ አይነት ሰው ላይ ነው የምትፈርጂው። ትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን እንደዚህ ነው የሚያደርገው። if you live another state, California, if you live in California, it's legal. They didn't have to go to two emergency. They didn't have to drive twice. They didn't have to drive twice. They don't have to worry about the first clinic they went, the first emergency room they went. She could have gotten the service she needed. She could have gotten the service she needed to save her life. They didn't have to take a chance. They didn't have to take a chance. They sent them home. Still, she was bleeding. She was still bleeding for 4 days. She's lucky to be alive. But other women, they didn't get lucky. Other women, they didn't get lucky. They died. Yeah. እና ይቺ ትልቋ ሴትዮ ሴት ሆና እንደዚህ አይነት ሰው ላይ ነው የምትፈርጂው። ትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን ማለት እንደዛ ነው። ገብቶሻል? እንደዛ ለዚህ ነው 4 days they went the clinic, they went the emergency room. Yeah, they sent them home because they were afraid. The medical staff, the people who work in the emergency room, they were afraid of the law. They were scared to be prosecuted. Then they knew that fetus is dead. There is no heartbeat. There is no heartbeat. It's dead. እናንተ ይሄው a Texas man speaks out ብሎ ነው ይሄ ቪዲዮ የሚናገረው። Yeah. I'm lucky my wife is alive. I'm lucky that finally my wife, the care she needed. Then other women not lucky. Not lucky. የእነዚህ ሰዎች እውነቴን ነው። እኔና አንቺ አንጎዳም፣ ከነሱ በታች አንጎዳም። ግን On Trump, during Trump, $8 trillion, he put an American credit card. Who's paying for that bill? Your children. You are living into your children, your grandchildren, the future generation. That's it. $8 trillion. Massive, massive. In 4 years. It's not good. Yeah. Trump administration, I mean, I don't break the law. I don't break the law. I'm not intending to break the law. We both are working in the real world. We both are working, we both are paying our bills. እና የሚጎዱት ግን እንደነዚህ አይነት ሰዎች ናቸው። አሁን ማኛው he has underage kids. Underage kids. የሱ ልጆች ናቸው የሚጎዱት። They slash, they cut. They starve the Department of Education. There's no money for schools to borrow. Man, no. Or they have to borrow in a higher rate, in a higher interest rate for school. የማን ልጆች ናቸው የሚጎዱ? የራሱ ልጆች ናቸው የሚጎዱ። የራሱ ልጆች they hurt their own. የራሱ ልጆች ናቸው የሚጎዱ። የራሱ ልጆች ናቸው. They have to borrow money from higher interest rate, private loans, because the Republican, they cut the fund, the Department of Education, which has low interest rate for the poor, for the working poor. Now, hey, understand what I mean. Understand the Yeah. Every year they cut the Department of Education. That education, it's low interest rate for the poor, for the working poor. Low interest rate, or they call them Pell Grant for free. If you didn't make money at all, if you're poor. እና ይሄንን ነው የሚያደርጉት። እና ይሄ ግን ዶማ ይሄ ሁላ እንኳን አይገባውም። በቃ he hurt himself, he is shooting himself, his own family. እና ምንጊዜም የሱ ልጆች ታዲያስ the illegal immigrant are going to illegal immigrant illegal ይኸውልሽ እንደዚህ ብዙ የመጡ አሉ። እናታቸውን አባታቸው ለቪዚት እየመጡ ያልሄዱ ሰዎች አሉ። እንግዲህ ሌጋል ናቸው። ሌጋሊ ነው ኢንተር ያደረጉት። but they are staying here. There is by millions. Most of the people illegal immigrant, most of them, it's not like they cross the border illegally. It's a misconception. It's false. Most of them they came legally. They entered in the United States legally by visiting visa, by whatever. They enter legally. They enter legally, but they extended. Yes, they enter legally. Yeah, most of them. እና ኢሌጋል ሆኖ ብቻ ለመጡ ነው ይላሉ። ነው most of it is a proven fact. Most of them they enter legally. Most of them. ዶማ ናቸው። በቃ እንዲህ most legally visiting visa ነው የመጡት most of them, but they extended their status is expired. Yeah, legally they enter legally. Very small number of them, because if you enter illegally in the country, once you enter illegally, you cross the border illegally, if you file any kind of status, they will not hearing you. If you don't have I-94, it is they call them I-94. It is like when you enter by airport or in the border, if you don't have that I-94, you can't even file for anything. You can't file for anything. You can't change your status. You cannot. This is a big lie. If you don't have I-94, you can file for political asylum. You can't do anything. Even if you married, even if you married American, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. If you enter illegally in the United States, if you enter illegal in the United States, even if you married American, it does not work. It doesn't work. Yeah, if you cross illegally, if you don't have I-94, a port of entry. If you don't have a port of entry, yeah, even if you file for you got to go another step. If you don't have I-94, you cannot file. Even if you married, it doesn't work. Doma. And fact check ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ. Yeah, they call them I-94. If you come by student visa, if you come by visiting visa, or if you even if you cross the border, but the port of entry, if you don't have I-94, you can't do nothing. You can't. If you're married, it doesn't work because it doesn't work. እና ግን ይሄ መሀይም ግን እንዳነበበ ሰውና እንደሚያውቅ አድርጎ መጥቶ ይናገራል። እና most of them ይሄ 12 million 13 million illegal immigrant አለ የሚባለው most of them they came legally but they stayed here after their visiting visa they didn't extend it, or student, they came as student and then they stayed. And now they are not coming illegally. Now ይሄ 12 million የመጣው 12 million አለ የሚባለው most of them ይሄ proven fact ነው. Most of them they came legally ነው ኢንተር ያደረጉት ግን their visa is expired. ዶማ በእውነት እና ትንሽ ይሄ እንደ ትንሽ ፋክቱን እንኳን ይዘው ቢያወሩ በቃ አይደል ፋክቱን እንኳን ይዘው ቢያወሩ በጣም እንትን ይላል። ግን ሚስሊድ ዲስኢንፎርሜሽን ፎልስ ኢንፎርሜሽን እንትን እያሉ ሚስሊድ እያደረጉ እውነት ይመስል እና ይሄ ብዙ ይሄው እነዚህ እንግዲህ እንደማኛው አንደርስታንድ ይቺ ትልቋ ሴትዮ እንግዲህ ሚዲያ ላይ ትመጣለች ባለቡና አንደርስታንድ ካላደረገኝ የነሱ ተከታዮችም እንዴት አድርገው ነው አንደርስታንድ የሚያደርጉ? በፍጹም አንደርስታንድ ያደርጉ እንጂ እኔ ከእናንተ በታች ትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን ምንም ግን it will be a lot of people will get hurt. Yeah. No, I hope you know what you're buying. Now you will regret it. Now get responsibility ለልጆቼ ነው ማስ ክሬዲት ካልክ ያ $8 trillion he left $8 trillion debt for your children, for your grandchildren, mind you, because you don't want to be a responsible person. Not Trump, he has yes, እውነትሽን ነው እኮ yes, immigration, yeah, they came legally, they enter legally, most of them. እና ኢሌጋል ለሆኑ ብቻ ናቸው የሚለው ኢሌጋል ሆነሽ ኢንተር አሁን ለምሳሌ ስኒክ አድርገሽ ቦርደር ላይ ብትገቢ you can't change your status, you can't get a work permit, you can't apply for a political asylum because you don't have a port of entry. That's the law. If you don't have a port of entry, if you didn't register, they call them I-94. If you don't have that, there's nothing. Yeah, you can't even file for yeah, you can't even file for political asylum. Even if you married American, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, because you broke the law. You broke the law. You entered the country illegally. So we're not going to listen to your case. Get out the way you can. That's it. The law says, get out the way you can. Yeah. Yeah. እና ገብተህ ምንም ነገር መቀየር አትችልም። ምን አትችልም። ስታትህን መቀየር አትችልም። ፖለቲካል አሰርን መጠየቅ አትችልም። በቃ አትችልም። አትችልም። ስለማትችል እና ብዙዎቹ ደግሞ ኢሌጋል ናቸው የሚባሉት they came legally by visiting this whatever. Yeah. እና they stayed ለዛ ነው። እና ግን ዝም ብሎ አለ አይደለም እነዚህ ዶማዎች የኛ ኤክስፐርቶች የኛ ኤጁኬት እናውቃለን የሚሉ እቺ ባለቡናዋ ሴትዮ ካሊፎርኒያ ነው የምትኖረው። ካሊፎርኒያ vote for Kamala Harris. her own adaptive state. እንደዚህ ካሊፎርኒያ የምትጠይቅ ከሆነ her own against her own former governor የምትጠይቅ ከሆነ move Texas, show us. Yeah, walk the talk ነው የሚሉት። Yeah, walk the talk. Yeah, እንደዛ ካሊፎርኒያን if you hate California so bad, move other real state. Florida. Why? What? ለምን move አታደርጊ? Show us. You mean it. ዶማ ለዋልፌሩ ነው ካሊፎርኒያ የምትኖሪ። ዋልፌር ሰብሲዲ subsidized housing እንድታገኝ ነው አይደለም። ለዛ yeah, you love the Californian benefit, but you don't like their policy. Yeah, if you hate California so bad, you went your own adaptive state. You went against your own adaptive state. You voted. ካደረግሽ yeah, move Texas. Show us, walk the talk. But ፍሪ ካሊፎርኒያ ፍሪ ሄልዝ ኬር ነው ያልሽውን ሪፐብሊካኖች ናቸው የሰጡሽ አይደል? ካሊፎርኒያ ከኛ ጋር ካሊፎርኒያ ፍሪ ነው ሄልዝ ኬር ፍሪ ነው ስትይ አልነበረ? ፍሪ ነው ካሊፎርኒያ ሄልዝ ኬር። You like that in California, free health care. Yeah, you like free health care, but you don't like South Americans. ይንፉዬ እኔ ባለፈውን ቼክ ሳደርግ ማጆሪቲ ይሄ ሳውዘርን ቦርደር ክሮስ የሚያደርጉት ቻይናዎች ናቸው። ብዙዎች ኢስት ኤዥያኖች ናቸው። ሞስት ኦፍ in 2023 ነው እንደዛ የመጡት 2020 most of the people they came from China የሚል ነገር አይቻለሁ። የሚል ነገር ያለው ቻይና yeah, they flew from China. They flew to South American country. Then after that, they just take the bus. They take buses and then they come to the border. That's it. It's just like a chain. Now most of them China ናቸው የሚል ነገር አይቻልም። Yeah. Yeah, they flew from China to South America, like all this Costa Rica, Mexico, and all that. Then after that, they just take buses to the border. Yeah. No, Zari, you search. Yes. Are you search? Yeah, I was searching. I was researching it. Yeah, I was researching. In history, English, they come from Mexico. In history, ግን ባለፈው ዓመትና በዚህ recent years ግን ቻይና ነው የሚል ቻይና እና ሳውዝ አሜሪካን ካንትሪስ ነው የሚለው እና ቻይና was number one እንደዛ የሚል ነገር አይቻለሁ። Have you been, we misled you? Hi Nagasha, where have you been? We misled you. ዘሪሁን ንጋቱ እና ግባ ምን ልወጣ ነው እንግዲህ ይበቃኛል እንግዲህ እና እነዚህ ፎልስ ይኸውልህ እንደናንተ ያለው አንተ እንግዲህ የትራምፕ ዘሪሁን የሚሉ የትራምፕ ቮተር እና ምንድነው ማኛው የተናገረውን ሰምተሃል ለዚህ ሲንግል ለሆኑ ሰዎች እና ይሄ ዋን ናይት ስታንድ ኢሬስፖንሲብል የሆኑ ሴቶች ብቻ ናቸው አቦርሽን ምንድነው እግሪሽን እንትን ብለሽ ያ ክሎዝ your legs ብሎ ሲል ይሄ ቴክሳስ ማን he's a married man he's a family man ያለውን yeah his wife was bleeding for 4 days እንግዲህ እሱ ማኛ ያለው አቦርሽን ይሄ ዝም ብለው ሲንግል ለሆኑ ኢሬስፖንሲብል ለሆኑ ሴቶች እና እግራችሁን እንትን ብላችሁ ክሎዝ your legs ብሎ ተናገረ እና አቦርሽን የሚያደርጉ እነሱ ናቸው ግን ውሸት ነው ይሄው ፋሚሊ ማን ሜሪድ ማን ያመጣው እና ይቺ አሁን ይቺ ትልቋ ባለቡናዋ ሴትዮ ካሊፎርኒያ ሄልዝ ኬር ፍሪ ነው እኛ ጋር ካሊፎርኒያ ፍሪ ነው አለ ግን ይህን ፍሪ ሄልዝ ኬር እንደ ትራምፕ እና ሪፐብሊካኖች አይደለም የሰጧት ያመጡላት ፍሪ ሄልዝ ኬር ማነው ዲሞክራቶች ናቸው ክሬት ያደረጉት ኤቭሪ ይር ሪፐብሊካን they want to get rid of it የሚያደርጉትን ጥረት እሷ በቃ አትሰማም ይሄ ሄልዝ ኬር ፍሪ ነው ካሊፎርኒያ አለች እንግዲህ ራሷ ናት ያለችው እንደዛ ካለች it was provided it was created it was provided it was maintained by Democrat not by Republican እና she voted she voted against her own needs she doesn't understand she voted against her own needs her own interest in free health California free health care ነው ያለችው it was created it was maintained it was funded by Democrat every year they have to fight for it every year every community እነሱ ካሊፎርኒያ free health care free ነው አለ ይሄን free health care አልሽው it's not provided it's not created it's not started by Republican እና ይሄንን ፋክቱን ነው እኔ ፖይንት ማደርግላት ፋክቱን ራሷ ናት የተናገረችው እንግዲህ ካሊፎርኒያ ፍሪ ሄልዝ ኬር ነው I mean we missed not mislead እና ይቺ ትልቋ አሁን ይሄ ማኛውም እንደዛ ነው ያለለ ይሄ ለእግራቸውን ከፍተው ዝም ብለዋል አይደለ አቬለብል የሚያደርጉ ራሳቸውም next day they want to have abortion the next day they want to have abortion the next week they want to have abortion irresponsible የሆኑ ሴቶች ናቸው ግን እንደሱ it can happen to his wife እና ይሄ ሰውዬ ቴክሳስ ማን he speaks out because his wife was having a miscarriage the hospital refused they turned her down they send her home እና ግን መጥቶ ግን mislead false information disinformation እና እንግዲህ ይሄ ቪዲዮ እዚሁ ላይ ዩቲዩብ ላይ አለ ሪሰርች አያደርግም ኤጁኬት አያደርግም ራሱን ኤጁኬት አያደርግም ሪሰርች አያደርግም or it's hard for him to understand ዝም ብሎ በቃ ላይ አይደለም ታኪንግ ፖይንቱን ብቻ እየሰማ that's it እና የራሱ ሚስት አሁን ለምሳሌ it can happen to her እና እንደዚህ የሚጠሩት ከሆነ ደግሞ አሁን ይሄ ማኛው የት ነው እንደዚህ የሚጠሩት ከሆነ ካሊፎርኒያ ነው ብዙ ጊዜ ቆየው የሚለው ካሊፎርኒያ ነው ቆየው የሚለው ለምን ከካሊፎርኒያ ወጣም ታዲያ go to red state Republican state move to Texas እና ይሄ ትልቁ ሰውዬ Minnesota the state of Minnesota the majority of Minnesota population the majority population of Minnesota they voted for they're blue they voted Democrat እና እሱ ግን የሚኖረው ሚኒሶታ ነው against his own adopted state he voted against his own adopted state he voted against his own people ትልቁ ሰውዬ እና ሚኒሶታን የምጠላ ከሆነ if you hate Minnesota why are you staying in Minnesota why are you living in Minnesota now I'm doing construction I'm doing a lot of remodeling lie big lie no one remodeled their house in the freaking in the freaking winter in Minnesota lied he's a big liar you had all summer how come you didn't do it all summer the live malmetau we're doing a lot of construction can't be room like you can do video outside you are not remodeling your own fucking house you're not working all night they're not working the people you hired to do that remodeling they are not working all night long you can do it in the car it's a lie it's a cover-up yeah you're just doing Uber Eat or whatever Dash or whatever that's it yeah no more free money no more free money no he just lied big liar yeah we're doing a lot of upgrading no it's a lie in the freaking winter in Minnesota no one is remodeling their house no one it's too cold too cold you're not going to take off the roof the freaking snow I'm talking about my adopted country my adopted country yeah the Ethiopian yeah I live in America I'm talking about the country I live in okay I'm talking about the country I'm living I'm not using Ethiopian politics I'm not talking about Ethiopia no I don't live there I don't make money in Ethiopia by Ethiopian politics by Ethiopian issue by Ethiopian affair I leave them alone for the local people the people who live there yeah immigrant children track 3,000 no surprise I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. 320,000 children. Most of them they are placed with the relatives or whatever. Yeah, relatives. You know, it is a very sophisticated. It's a very sophisticated drama. It is a very sophisticated drama. እና እነዚህ ያመጡና ቦርደሩ ላይ እነዚህ ልጆች በልጆች አይጨክኑም እየተባለ ድሮፕ ይደረጋሉ እና ፎን ናምበር ያክስታቸውን ያጎታቸውን ሪላቲቭስ ፎን ናምበር ተሰጧቸው ነው የሚመጡት እነዚህ ልጆች ፎን ናምበር ተሰጧቸው ነው የሚመጡት very sophisticated no very elusive very sophisticated the majority of the people they've been given a phone number a relatives address ተሰጧቸው ነው የሚመጡ እና በህፃኖች አይጨክንም እያሉ ያመጡ ቦርደሩ ላይ እንትን እዛ ኢሚግሬሽን ኦፊሰር እንደዚህ እንትን ሲያዩ በቃ ክሮስ ነው የሚያደርጉት እነዚህ ሪላቲቭ ወደ ፎን ናምበር ተሰጧቸዋል ምን ተብሏቸዋል በቃ ወደዛ ነው የሚልኳቸው ወደ ሪላቲቭስ ነው የሚልኳቸው it is a very sophisticated system yeah no the majority of them oh, there's a small case yeah they use them trafficker use them yeah it's a very small number yeah ግን እነዚህ ግን እንትኖች ግን ሌሎች ግን ብዙ የሪሌቲቭ ናምበር ተሰጧቸው አድሬስ ኮንታክት ኢንፎርሜሽን ተሰጧቸው ነው ድሮፕ የሚያደርጉ ምክንያቱም ህፃናቶችን አይጨክኑም እያሉ ድሮፕ ያደርጓቸዋል they cross the border yeah ግን ከዛ ውስጥ እንደዚህ ለትራፊከር ለሴክስ ትራፊክ ዩዝ የሚደር ሲስተም ክሬት ተደርጓል የለም አይደልሽ እና እንግዲህ guys I'm going to leave. It's been an hour and a half. ይበቃኛል እንግዲህ ይንኩዬ have a good day. እናንተ ግን you're a working person. Yeah, no one is going to pay our bills. ከነዚህ ከዶማዎች በታች እኛን አይጎዳንም የትራምፕ አድሚኒስትሬሽን I'm not afraid for myself. Anytime I can defend, I can survive. I done it before. I don't use Ethiopian politics. I don't use Ethiopian system. I don't use Ethiopian affairs to make money. Yeah, I gave up. No, it's not I gave up in Ethiopia. It's not I gave up. Dr. Abiy is doing a great job. እና እነዚህ ግን በሌላ ጊዜ እናወራለን እና በሉሽ እንግዲህ እኔም እንግዲህ today is going to be nice day. Says partly cloudy. ያው ስኖው ሆኗል ወደ ብዙ ቦታዎች መሄድ አንችልም it's closed most of the national forest in the mountain is closed for the winter. It's too dangerous. Last week I went somewhere. It was just really tough. It was really tough, even there was a warning. You are your own. It is too dangerous. Yeah, I went anyway. Now it was scary. Now today I'm going to go in the lower elevation. I'm going to go to south lower elevation. Now, if there is this is a nice one. Yunfuye. Fuck number that. Fuck your premier. I got to take a ferry. I'm going to drive, and then I got to take a ferry. And I just never been. I've been there in that island. But I never really did this hike. This is a 6 miles. 6 miles trail. It's a 6-mile trail. Now it's supposed to be a nice day. I think it's going to be a nice. Now በሌላ ጊዜ እንነጋገራለን። ቻው በሉ። ቻው guys. ቻው. Thank you ብያለሁ ሁላችሁም. Thank you.